everyone, Sophia here from My Great Challenge. Welcome back to my channel. This is episode 14, wow, 14 of my master bedroom makeover. If you've been watching the series consistently, you know that I'm done with the closet, except for the painting. I'm doing that at the end when I paint everything else, because I don't see the point of opening and closing bucket of paints and have stuff all over the place and then having to clean brushes several times. I'm just trying to be a little bit more efficient here. So everything will get painted at the end. I'm starting the bookcase. I am in the corner right here where the bookcase is going to be. If you've watched my day in the life, which I posted Monday, and today is Friday for you, you know that I already removed everything that was here and that Scott's dresser is not in the closet. When I'm working in a circle, by the way, I'm working from here going that way, so when I get to the closet I'll have to figure out a way to give him a freestanding clothes rack so that I can move his dresser in a little bit, because right now, as it is, the dresser interferes with possible bifold doors. And I will make the bifold doors myself, and they will have the same design than the design that is on my closet. Now for this door here, I was thinking I'm not gonna get a new door. I do have to have some louvered because this is a bathroom, even though I have an exhaust that was not connected when we moved in, but I had it connected to the outside when we had the house resided. So now I have an actual exhaust in this bathroom plus a window, and we use neither because we're lazy. So I do need to have some kind of ventilation. I am thinking about covering the top panel and doing the same design that's on the closet, or covering just the bottom panel, which is the one you see now, and doing the same design that's on the closet. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. Personally, I would remove the door together. We had that a while ago when we had the air conditioner in there. It didn't bother us at all, except that in the summer month the light from the window is very, very bright because this is facing east, so we would get sunrise coming through and it would wake us up, so that wasn't great. I'm probably gonna have to keep the door for that reason. Anyway, I'm gonna show you the plan for this particular bookcase, even though I talked about it in the day in the life video. And I'm gonna get started now. If you're aware, I have developed some type of arthritis. My left arm is not working. I cannot lift anything over 2 pounds. It's very weird. So my issue today is that I gotta remove carpet, and then I have to remove the board that's at the bottom, and I don't know how I'm going to pull that, but I'm driven and I will manage. So let's get started. I'm going to show you the plan, and my goal today is to have the carpet removed, the boards at the bottom that are going to be support for the bottom shelf, and maybe one of the 2 boards that are going to be on the side, because I'm working with what I have for leftover wood right now. I ain't purchased anything new, and I still have to go in the garage and see what else I got. So I'm trying to work with my leftovers. So now I guess it makes sense why I'm keeping all that wood in the garage, right? Because you never know what kind of project I'm going to come up with. Let's get started. So I'm trying to get in a shot where you can see everything here, but I also have the skylight that is shining into the camera, so it makes it very difficult to get a shot that doesn't have a glare or halo or whatever you call it. Okay, So you see I have an eaves here, right? This is going to be included in the bookshelf. So basically, we have a panel here going all the way down, all the way up to the top of the eaves, which is about 7 foot tall. Then there'll be a panel of wood that goes this way. There'll be one that goes this way, a panel that goes this way, and then one in the middle here to create the corner. And then the rest is going to be shelf. Now, if you remember from my day in the life video, I told you that this was not going to be just straight shelves. There's going to be cubicles of different sizes. One, because it goes into the Art Deco style, but also because we want to put, let me sit down. We want to put Scott's Amy's in here. So there's going to be probably a tall kind of cubicle here with one Emmy, and then this will go this way, and it'll be just for a couple of books of knickknacks, decor. The rest will be shelves, and then maybe here there'll be another one of those tall one, and a couple of, you know, different designs. I'm gonna make it up as I go, as usual. But yeah, so initially I just wanted the bookcase on this wall, but Scott wants to have it in the corner as well, and his rationale is that it's not like we're going to stop buying books and we're going to run out of space really fast if we just do one wall, so might as well just do the whole thing. For this part of the attic here, the closet part, well, it's not a closet, it's like a storage, I'm probably just going to leave the doors exactly the way they are. I may redo the frame to match the stripe design with the rosettes. I doubt it. It's not a big issue to me. I think that once I repaint the whole thing, it will look much better. But my glass cart is going to be in front of it anyway, so you're really not going to see it all that much. And the reason why I'm putting the cart in front of it is because there's going to be plants on it. Okay, let's get going. I have to remove carpet. Before I do that, let me start with this here, because the carpet is underneath it. Alright, let's see how hard this is going to be. Alright, that's done. Removed all the staples, and really it's gonna be under. I don't have to do it. I just don't want to get hurt while I'm kneeling on this section of the floor here. So I removed the board, I removed the carpet, I removed the pad, I removed all of the staples, and all of the nails have been pushed back in. So now I have to measure the supports that are going to be the base for the bottom part of the shelf. So this piece of wood right here that I got left over is the thickness of the side panel. So I know that whatever I do as a support's got to start here, because the side panel is going to come right here, and then I need to have a support here so I can screw it in. So that's a 1/2 inch. I got a nail here. That's a finishing nail. Get it out of the way. Okay. And then I'm using these as side panels, and they are basically the leftovers from the closet. And these are, we're gonna do things in centimeters, okay? 28.5, 28.5. So technically my support should go all the way here. However, I want to put a piece of wood like this in the front that's going to cover this, and I'm using this as a nailer. So this is 1/2, so it should be a little bit under. So all of my nailers need to stop here, so that way I can have this added to it. Right, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do from here to here with those at 26.5. I'll have the large panel go this way, right? So it will get nailed right here. Like this, okay? And then in the front, I'll have a panel like this that I will use these as nailers, so that will be a decorative panel. And then my first shelf will be sitting on those, and then the rest will be on anchors, well, not anchors, but little shelving thing here, and then a few on the wall here going straight into the studs. All right, so I'm gonna cut a whole bunch of those at 26.5. So this one goes here. All right. Let me see if I can toenail it with screws without having to pre-drill them. May not work. We'll see. I'm gonna try the one on top here first. See if I can get it into this stud. You know what? Pre-drilling is an extra step, but it's a step that is worth it. Why? Because I don't want to have to remove screws and redo it, so let me do the extra step. Oh, that's not going anywhere. Alright, so we got one. And then the panel, again, will get screwed in. Right? Like this. I have the hardest time putting this one on because my left arm is not working and this is the wrong angle for me. I probably should do it from this side, but that's fine. Okay, so I think I got them all. Let me see. What size is this? Too big? I think that's enough. So let me show you what I did and then I'll tell you what I'll do next. Okay, so let me take this. Again, these are going to be nailers. So this is going to come here, like this, and then this one will come right here. Alright? They might be a little bit higher to cover the this part here of the shelf. So this will come here. And then this will either be under it, like this, or it will be like this. I don't know if you see the, can you see the difference? Okay, so what I'm trying to do is do a decorative trim here, okay? Alright, so I don't need this or that. And I'm going to show you something I just realized, which is kind of a putting me behind for today. So I told you I had these pieces of woods, right, that were left over from the closet, and they're not tall enough. So if I put this one here, right, I'm missing this much, which is about 7 inches maybe. Alright, so obviously I can't do this side of the bookcase. I do have room for the other side, so I'm going to do the other side. And then you're wondering, well, how are you going to do the corner? So let's think about that. How am I going to do the corner? What I want to do with the corner is the least obstructive possible. And by that I mean that I want to have the shelves go into the corner and just have a piece right here as a support. Initially I was going to put a board like this, but then I would have to cut all of my pieces. I don't know if I can find a large enough piece of wood and if they're gonna cut it for me where I can just have L shapes, because if I can, what I'll do is that I'll get brackets that will go right here in the stud, right? So the bracket is angled, but the flat part goes all the way up to here and it's flat, so my whole shelf could stay on it. All right, and then in the front I would just have a piece of wood. Let me use this, watch out for nails. Okay, in the front I would just have a piece of wood like this, okay, with little brackets underneath it, with little brackets in the back of it, to hold the rest of the shelf. I don't know if that makes sense. So ideally, I'm getting a large piece of wood that covers they're supposed to be 8 foot by 4. So this is, oh, my glasses. Oh, hold on. So this would be, let me see, almost 3 feet by 3.5, almost 4 feet. Okay. So if I get a large enough piece of wood, that's 8 by 4, I gotta see how many of those L shape I can actually cut out of one sheet of wood. Again, I'm trying to be, because that wood is expensive. It's $60, $69 for a full sheet. So I know I have some downstairs. It's not the same quality. It's a lesser quality of wood, and I want this one because it's very nice and smooth. Anyway, and you can stain it, but they're all gonna get painted white anyway. Alright, so you get the idea, right? L shape, L shape, L shape, L shape, and then over there just, you know, straight, and then create cubicles or whatever, like a design. Brackets on each one, so I won't need one here. What I may do is put a piece of wood like this. Can you see that? Okay. So that way when I put my L shape like this, I can screw it in. It might not need it, but just in case I put something heavy here, I don't want it to fall. So I'll just screw it in here and here, and then it's gonna get screwed here. Alright, I'll have to use the what do you call it? The thing that makes a hole so you can recess the screw in. Or I'll use nails. I don't know. What do you call it? The recess thing. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, so this bottom shelf doesn't need to have a bracket, but definitely another one. So probably, well, I got this here. So one here, and maybe, well, that's it. I may just need 2 because I have tall books. So I have to see how many of those L shapes I can cut out of one big panel. Now, what I'm gonna do is the piece that goes right here on one side. So the short part of the side here is 119 and we're gonna say 119 and a half, 148 and a half. Why have to have the feeling this is totally not the right way to do this. Alright, let's cut it anyway. So I have one side that's 119 and the other one that is 148 and a half. From here to here. Now remember, the walls here are not straight. The ceiling is not straight. I mean, you can see it. There's a difference of about 6 inches from one side of the room to the other. So I'm going to do my very best, cut that. Hopefully it fits. The angle should be fine. If it's not fitting, I'll sand the bottom to bring it down. I don't want to try to, you know, mess around with the trying to think. Listen, let me cut it. We'll see what happens. All right. Okay. You better fit. All right. It's perfect here. I got a little gap here. You can fill that up. Oh, wait. All right, that's it. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. I'm done. Yeah, we gotta take Willie out. This was kind of difficult. It's hard to secure it. So I had to do nails on the other side. I don't know if you can see that. But once I have the top part that goes here, it will be secured. And then the gap will be filled. I may even put a little fancy trim. But anyway, all right, so you get the idea. I'm going to clean up, and then when I come back, I'll say goodbye. And then next week, I'll start building the other side. I'm trying to decide whether or not I do need the pieces of wood that are on the ceiling. I think it would look more finished. But just a reminder, if I find it, here we go. All right, so that trim that I had is gonna go back here, right? So that's gonna, yeah, so I do need a nailer here. All right, it's gonna go here, and then I'll have another rose right here, and then it will go like this. Okay, so we're completing the whole look, right? Throughout, so that it matches my closet. Okay, let me clean up. I'll be right back. Alright, so I cleaned everything, and what I did was place the one that's too short here on the left, and you see it's precariously standing, not even straight, just to give you an idea of the size and what it's going to look like, if you can visualize it. I know a lot of people are probably wondering, why am I doing them 26.5 deep when most shelves are 11.5, because of art books. They tend to be much wider and thicker and, you know, all around, like coffee table books. And I really don't like books to be hanging off shelves, or at least minimally hanging off shelves. And also because the bottom part of it, the one that's going to be resting on all of these here, is going to be baskets, pull-out baskets for general organizational purposes, like, you know, blankets, stuff like that. So I may put myself together a little bit, because I lost my cool there for a second. So I can say goodbye. Whew, okay, I put some lipstick on. I hope you can visualize what's going to happen here. Okay, it's basically the same thing I did in the office, but it's a corner one. I hope I can find the brackets that I'm looking for. Technically they have to be on an angle like this on the part that is vertical, but they got to be flat on the part that is horizontal. So if I can't, then I'll figure out something, maybe putting I was gonna say fairy strips. That's not what it is it? You get the idea. I can put pieces of wood that would be support, and then I anchor them from the top, and then again the one here, they're not too long that they're going to sag. And plus, remember, I'm going to put dividers to support them anyway, here and there for decor purposes, but also for but also to compartmentalize a few things, because we're going to mix books with objects, you know, collectibles, stuff like that. And I'm looking for the right stuff. I'm looking for Art Deco type things. After that, again, the cart is gonna go right here. I would love to be able to bring the chair, the green chair. I don't know if I have enough room. If not, or maybe I'll keep the cart as my nightstand, and then I'll do like a long table, but skinny, like a sofa type table, right in front of this thing here, because I would really like to have that chair, only because it's beautiful light during the day to read. Will I read in here? Probably not, but it's for decorative purposes. And then plants. I want plants. There will be, because the skylight right here is perfect for plants. In the summer it's hot though, so I'll have to figure out something, but I would love to have plants. And after that, it's just artwork and, you know, all of that good stuff. So I already have a quilt in mind that I want to make for our bed. That's a Art Deco design, all in white, blue, oranges, yellows, you know. I'm getting excited. Okay, it's mid-February. I have mid-March, mid-April, and I said by May 3rd, didn't I? Alright, so I have 2 months and a few days to finish this. I think I can do it. And then after that, we'll have to figure out what I'm going to do, because I need to keep those hands busy. Okay, so comment down below. Let me know if you like the idea of a bookcase here, if you like the idea of the corner one, if you can visualize where I'm going with this, and keep cheering me on. I will talk to you later. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook and Instagram at My Great Challenge. Share this video if you liked it. Thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe right here in the corner. And then if you're looking for My Great Challenge gift on Etsy, you can get t-shirts and sweatshirts and tank tops and aprons and mugs. Mugs are super popular. And what else? Frenchie and Tubby on Etsy for vintage finds. Tomorrow, Monday for me, I'm going to try 10 items on Etsy and put them on the marketplace before the end of the week. So definitely by the time you see this video, this should be up. Check the link down below. But I'm also quilting. So I'm doing block number 5 of my Sweet Dreams mystery quilt. And thank you ladies who are sending me pictures of your quilts, quilt blocks, who are sewing along with me. I'm putting them in an album on my phone so that when I'm done with the series, I can showcase your pictures as a gallery at the end. Okay? Alright guys, thank you very much. I am going downstairs and have a cup of tea and reading my book on autoimmune disorders, because I'm teaching myself and educating myself right now. And then later on tonight we are doing takeout Japanese ramen noodles for the end of Willie's birthday week celebration. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Bye! Hey, it's me, and guess what? Click that thumbs up if you really like this video. Thumbs down twice if you didn't. You can also share my video if you really liked it, or save it to watch later. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to click that bell button so you are always notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching.